Now, Sonia is a fun-loving lady with a genuine heart for people and a passion to embrace and encourage unity and collaboration through women across teams. A speech entitled Believe, Aspire, Inspire, a lady motivated to motivate. It's Sonia.
Who runs the world? Girls. Who run the world?
Girls.
Who run the world?
Girls.
Good. But no, I'm not here to lead a karaoke. That's not what I'm doing. I'm not even here to fly the Beyonce flag. No, I can't do that. I'm not even here to talk about women's lib. That's not what I'm on about tonight. You see, I'm here to share my story, a little bit of my world, in the hope that as you listen and as you hear what I have to say, that you would be inspired, that it would have some impact on you, on your own journey in your walk in life. You see, I was a committee member. Committee, not so much committed, of a ladies' arm of a larger corporation, larger organization. I attended the meetings, we planned, things were going well. I participated sometimes, I gave advice, I had opinions. Sometimes I didn't. To be honest, most times I didn't. Not because I couldn't, but for different reasons, really. I didn't think my opinion mattered as much as the others on the committee. I thought theirs were better. I didn't think it would be valued as much. And if I'm really honest, I think some part of it, I was a bit lazy. Honestly, I love making things happen. I love getting things done. But if I was in the background, I like being in the engine room, watching things happen. I like being able to participate from behind. I didn't like my face being shown. Even being here tonight is a small miracle if you know anything about me. And it might seem strange because in my profession, I'm actually a teacher. But it's a bit different when you're out there and you're dealing with adults, when you can't say you'll have a detention after school. But on that committee, I continued to go, I continued to do, I continued to participate, and I continued to love it the way it was going. Until one day, out of the blue, the leader of this small committee actually packed up and left. And it means this well-oiled engine that I was happy just riding along on board the ship was now rudderless. And the leader of the larger organization came to me and he said, Sonia, what do you think about taking this on? In my head, I was thinking, you gotta be kidding. No, not me. I like my back position. He said, don't answer me now. Go home, have a think, have a conversation with the people that matter, and come back. In my head, I already thought. I already had those conversations. The people that mattered answered. So, but then people approached me, people that did matter, other people in the organization, other ladies in the organizations that I didn't even give much thought to before. And they had some conversations with me that spoke to me about things that were in me that I was like, are you sure you're talking about me? Oh, okay. I thought about it a bit more and a bit more, and I was convinced. I took on that role. I am now the leader, co-leader of this ladies' arm called Devoted. We've been running now for over 4 years, and we work in communities. We work with charities every year. We run conferences, we have walks, we have talks, we encourage people. And that's happening under my watch. And I stepped back for a bit to think, why is it that I didn't want to step forward in the first place? Why didn't I want to step out in the first place? What is it that was keeping me from getting out there and doing what I obviously now know and other people did that stopped me from progressing to that level, apart from laziness? Well, I look back at my life and I thought, you know what? There was a period during that time when I gave up my work as a teacher. The workload became too much. It became unbearable. That, along with my own personal life at home, I didn't feel fulfilled as a mom. I am a wife. I didn't feel I was doing that right. Nothing seemed to be working. And I'm thinking, I always wanted to be a teacher. I always wanted to be a wife. I always wanted to be a mom. Why is it that the things that I really want to do, I really aspire to, I'm failing? Why is it that I can't seem to get these things right? And that's in my head. Because other people are there saying to me, including my husband and my loving children, you're doing a good job. I went through a process of mental health and anguish. And I remember going to the doctor. I knew I had mental health issues. I knew I was suffering from depression. Why did I know that? Because I was teaching mental health. I knew what the textbook said. I knew what to look for. I knew what the symptoms were. I knew what the answers were. It's okay when you're out there looking on. When you're in it, it seems like a world like no other. Went to the doctor and I said to her, under no circumstances are you putting that on any sick note. I am not going to work and saying to my colleagues, I'm suffering from depression. That's not going to happen. She put it down in a nicer way, which meant the same thing, but I had to cope with it anyway. At the end of it, I went to work. My colleagues knew what was happening. It came to a stage where they said to me, listen, if you had a broken foot and you were in a cast, you would be in a position where you say, I can't walk up the stairs, let me use the lift. You'd be in a position where you'd be saying, can I borrow those crutches? You'd be in a position where you'd be saying, I can't do this much activity today. Can you reduce it for me today? Why is it with mental health, you don't want to say this? The symptoms are the same. You just have to get the diagnosis and go out there and work on it. Now, in this ladies' organization, I meet a whole lot of ladies in the last 4 years that I actually speak to. And because of what I've been through, I can actually speak to them in a manner that is personal. I don't have to just say, oh, yeah, that's true. I've read that in a book. Oh, the television program says that. No, I can actually do what we call empathizing. I can actually say, I've been through that. I feel it. I teach students, teenage girls and boys, that I can say, it is okay. Cry, scream, not swear, but I understand. These are the things that I can now say because somebody else believed in me. So when we say believe, now sometimes we don't believe in ourselves. Sometimes we don't think we can. Sometimes we don't think we will. Sometimes we need somebody else to say that for us. But be that person. Why don't you be that person that will say, you can, you will. Come on, you can do this. Back there, I had Natalie saying, it's not so bad, I've just come off and it was okay. Don't be nervous, it'll be okay. Be that person that says, I believe in you. I know you can't see it, but I can see it. Because there'll be a day when you would want that person to do that, another person to do that for you. If you can see anything in yourself that you can believe in, any little snippet, just grab that and go. I was good at making lemonade. No, my son thinks I'm the boss at making lemonade because I sell that to him. So little things, it doesn't have to be grand. Believe and it can grow. Now, I am in a position where I aspire to do more. I am not just happy to say, I've been through that, I'm over here now, I've overcome it, and that's all right. I want to do more. I want to achieve more. I want to give more. I aspire to be a better me. Now, it's J.C. Penney had an ad and it says, be the best beautiful that you can be. You don't have to match anybody else. Be you. Be the best you can be. And then go on to inspire. Who can you inspire? What are you good at? What can you do that would help others get a step further? Sometimes we are a bit negative. Sometimes we're a bit negative on ourselves. Sometimes we're a bit negative on others. What is it that you can do that can inspire others? Believe, inspire, aspire. So who rules the world? Not girls, but women, girls, men, boys, working together to believe, inspire, aspire. Thank you.